Hey, how's it going, boys and girls? Yeah, I didn't really intend on doing this, but I feel like I need to address some things concerning some spots and concerning some people's opinions on this list. Just so you guys know, these lists are really hard to make, so in all due respect to all the list makers out there, from the older ones to the new ones, respect to you guys for keeping up and for taking your effort and time to make this list and putting your opinions with other people's opinions mixed up together and coming up with this list. Some kids just really need to be appreciative. These lists are being made because you guys are trying to make this community alive again. And some kids are just really fucking ungrateful that people actually take time and effort to make this list for you guys so they can provide such quality content to apostrophes to show you guys who is improving and who's not. You all need to respect that it's an opinion based list. It shouldn't even matter where you're placed. Just try to improve, try to have fun in the game. It shouldn't even matter where you're placed. Accept the opinion. There will be other people's opinions and it'll all be different. Not all lists are the same. I guess, look, some lists are biased, some lists are alright. Everyone would always have a different opinion. So it shouldn't even matter what people put you in. All you should focus on about is having fun in the game. Because in the end of the day, we all play the same game. We all talk to each other. Y'all niggas have their own cliques. Some of them have like their own little groups that they talk to while they have with their PvP and stuff. Y'all should just focus on that. Opinion lists are there to state people's opinions. And that should be it. It's either you accept it, you disagree on it, that's fine. At the end of the day, it's everyone's opinions all gathered up in one thing. So alright, let me start this shit off. Excuse me. Alright, I don't feel like going through the runners up because I feel like it's pretty obvious to why they're runners up. It's either after starting new, or they just came from a new server like Arctics and then just new to the scene. So I'm not gonna go through the runners up, so I'm gonna skip through them. So yeah. Okay. Alright, bet. Okay. I just want to point out one thing since I just saw someone that I've seen PvP quite a while now. Or for quite a few times, not quite a while. This fake 102, Azak from Black Wolf. This guy's got mad skills. He shouldn't be runners up at all. I feel like Luriel should be runners up and then put Azak in 30. Because I feel like Luriel only does 1v1s. I mean, don't get me wrong, 1v1s does prove a lot of things, but at the same time, you should be at least versatile into the scene. You should be able to do 3v3s, 2v2s at least. I mean, 1v1s is fine. They can get you like to spots that are like at least higher than usual. But I feel like lists should be based on versatility, not just one focused skills. 1v1s are pure raw skills, of course, but I feel like this list should be based on a lot of things, not just one thing. You feel me? And all I've heard from these niggas that I talk to, that this bitch right here, no offense, because I don't know you, but respect to you as well, that she only does, or he only does 1v1s, and I feel like 102 or the fake 102 have more versatile when it comes to like team plays and 1v1s and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, call me on it, comment on it, or comment on the below and shit, because I don't really know these people. I'm only doing this because I want to address some things, but since I'm doing this anyways, I'm gonna comment on everybody. So yeah, so just swap those two. This guy deserves more credit to what he's doing right now. Alright, top 30. Like what I said, already done that. Alright, Axel 25. Axel 5. This guy, I was there when Ninjas was showing him some things. You know, all the room glitches, tellies and all that kind of shit. NTMs and cross maps, whatever. He's got pretty decent RNG. He's a fast learner. I guess he's got more a lot to learn, but he's learning pretty quick. So I'm pretty sure this is still a good starting spot for him. 29 is a good starting spot. So, you know, widen up your class pool, my boy, and then you should be fine. Are not catfishing. I've only seen this guy play Bard so far in our 3v3s and 4v4s, but I see that it's pretty good. He's got a lot of improvement to do though, but he's a pretty good guy overall. It's a pretty good spot for him right now, so it's good. just improve your class pool a lot. I mean, maybe you have a good class pool, but I just don't know it. So I'd like to see a PvP more guy. 27. Elegant Man. Alright. Elegant Man has been around since the year I came back. And I have seen this guy improve a lot. And I feel like this is a really decent spot for him. 26, cause back then it was all 100 list, top 100, top 50s. So I feel like this is a good spot for him. And I've seen the guy improve. There's a lot of memes about his earlier though, but so far it's done pretty good, in my opinion. So yeah, pretty good spot for him, boy. Raksu, this guy was in complexity with me, and alongside with the other boys. I haven't really seen him play, but I feel like Elegant Man would be better in the spot than put him one spot behind him, in my opinion. Because I've seen Elegant Man more, but don't quote on it. But if this guy's better, then just, then there you go. But at the end of the day, my opinion would be like, put Elegant Man in 25 or wherever, then this guy's spot, then Raksu. 25, Evasive. Evasive is pretty good. Got a class wide pool. Can rush a lot in zones. 3v3 wise is pretty good. Good DPS class pool. I'm gonna see what's ahead of him first before I do anything crazy. Alright, I don't know who the fuck Blue Joe is, but I feel like it's a fine spot either way. So I got no problems with that. Okay. 23 Pterodox. This kid's ninja is somewhat beefy. I don't know what the fuck this nigga is on, but he on some steroids. His ninja just fucking, he's asking. I'm not gonna accuse him of asking, but what I've seen, this nigga hits more than what I'm fucking seeing. He's hitting fucking 10 autos at a time. With fucking crosscut himself. But yeah, he's got a pretty good, targeting skills. Ninjas are pretty good. But like what I'm saying, I'm seeing some shit that a normal ninja shouldn't even fucking be doing. But it's a pretty good spot, man. Well deserved. Overall. 22. Cyrox. Alright, my boy. Okay. Cyrox, really good. 3v3s. Could catch up in a lot of phases. Fast-paced PvP and 3v3s are really good. 1v1 wise, I haven't really seen him because I barely 1v1 myself. But overall, this kid is really good. He's improved a lot too. But a lot of improvements, like what I usually tell new players. There's a lot of and there's always room for improvements. I feel like he needs to be put more into DPSing than just barding, I guess, because I've always seen him in bard if I play with him. But I'm pretty sure he's got a pretty decent warrior in 1v1 situations. And if you can utilize that in 3v3s and 4v4s, I feel like these guys could be good someday. And yeah, man. 21, Ray and Dead. This is definitely underrated. Ray should be at least high 20s, so it should be 20. Ray's been around for a long time, 2011, same time as I did. And it's probably one of the cleanest SL I've ever seen in my life. Or I've seen. But this is pretty underrated. Probably like a spot ahead of him. Depends on who's in front of him too. It's pretty clean overall. Really clean player. Smokes a lot too. I understand that he smokes better. He plays better when he's smoking, so respect to that one. I feel like this is a fine spot, but it depends on who's ahead of him. Alright, 20. Squirm. Okay. I respect Squirm a lot, but I feel like Squirm is still on roster, and this spot is not really the best spot for him right now. Maybe put him 2 spots behind, or just replace Squirm and Ray and Dead, because Ray and Dead is much more complex when it comes to this. Don't get me wrong, Squirm has been around too, and it's proven that he's capable of a lot of things. He leads Apocalypse before, and I respect that. But as of right now, on this meta, I feel like Ray and Dead's got a little bit of advantage over you. So I feel like 2 spots behind, probably 21s or 22s, this would be fine for you. And put Ray and Dead in 20, because Ray and Dead deserves that spot a lot. Even though he doesn't really PvP as much, or maybe different time zones as me, but maybe if you put Squirm behind 2 spots, that'd be fine. He's still on rusting, so give him time. So I would due respect to this guy. Mad respect. Zame 19. This guy, the Russian Mafia, I only played with him a couple of times. Don't really know him much. I mean, I've started speaking to him in Discord. Really cool guy. But PvP wise, I have never really seen him. But like what I said, I feel like Ray Undead is way ahead of this guy. So I score him in a way. But Zane, in all due respect to you, man, you're probably put yourself way up here, or you've earned a spot. But in my opinion, I feel like Ray Undead is a little bit better than you do. Right. But it's not my opinion. What I'm just saying is that I feel like Ray Undead would be deserving spot or close to someone's spot. Maybe if you switch those three around, I guess so. Zaim, Scoreman, Ray Undead. Revax, what spot is this? 18. Alright, Revax. It depends on who's ahead of him. Or Big Meat. Okay. Alright, so 18. We have Revax. A little bit underrated. I feel like you should swap Revax and Big Meat. Revax has proved that he can prove a lot of things. Big Meat hasn't been really in the scene until lately. I've been 3v3 with him. Revax is a pretty good class pool himself. He knows a lot of things. He's the one that pretty much showed me some techniques when I was coming back and I was unrusting. So props to you, my guy. And yeah, I just want to say that Revax should be ahead of Big Meat, and Big Meat should be behind Zane, if some sort like that. I mean, Big Meat's got a pretty good Dragon Lord. Everyone can use Dragon Lord. It's pretty fucking brain dead. So that shouldn't be a thing. Big Meat did out heal us in a 1-3-3, so props to that guy. But I feel like he ain't ready for that spot yet. I feel like Revax should earn that spot that you are on right now, and put you like at least 2 spots behind him. And yeah, so let's move on forward. 16. Vainly, I don't really know who this kid is, so I'm not really gonna comment on him. 15. Sean 5347. Pretty much 5347, whatever the number is. That's a pretty good deserving spot. Beast Stealer. And that's all I can say, man. Well deserved. Oh yeah, and by the way, you shouldn't even care about what people say about you, man. You keep doing you. If you enjoy playing this game, that's all you should do. You shouldn't even care about other people's opinion on what they say about you. You keep doing you, man. You're doing good. 14 Izuko. Alright, let me see what's ahead of him. Alright, Ninja. So Ninja's Izuko. Alright. Izuko's a tad better than Ninjas. No offense to Ninjas. Ninjas is pretty good, but I feel like it's a bit overrated by one spot. I feel like Izuko's got more knowledge when it comes to team plays, DPSing and stuff like that. He's more versatile, like what I said. Versatility is the key. Be able to adapt to 3v3s and 4v4s and having to do 1v1s at the same time. Izuko is a little bit better than Ninjas, so maybe swap these two around. It'll be good. But I feel like Revax should be around these nigga spots too, but that's a fine spot, I'm not gonna lie. It's just, if I only knew who Vainly is, then I could probably like mix these things around. But I feel like Ninjas is gonna be supposedly behind this guy. I feel like Izuko's was a tad better than Ninjas. So 13 should be Izuko and then 14 should be Ninjas. But I feel like Revax and Ninja should be tied. But at the same time, I feel like Revax have more things to show, I guess, PvP wise. I mean, Ninjas is pretty good, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's a lot of hindrance of him playing. But they're both really good players. But, you know, Ninjas is pretty good, Revax is pretty good. But overall skills, I feel like Revax has got a little bit of advantage. No disrespect to Ninjas, I'm just saying my honest truth. Yo, you're a pretty good PvPer, man. So pretty much you grow up from TTP all the way down to Jesus Squad and stuff like that. And you've definitely improved much better. And there is more room for improvements. And all I can say is pretty much that, you know, I just want to point out that it can be mixed around too. You're hella close, but you're definitely not better than Izuko just yet. So probably swap these two things around, and yeah. So moving on forward, we have Valorant. That's a fine spot for Valorant. Pretty good DPS player. can support as well. Bard, an overall good team play fighter, or PvPer, and there's a really fun spot for him, dude. Innis, I've never seen this kid play. I didn't see what's all the hype about him. Never seen the kid play at all, so I'm pretty sure put Valorant on this nigga spot, and that'll be fine. No hate on Innis. I've never seen you play, my guy, but you know, I feel like you're a bit overrated, in my opinion. I feel like Valorant should be deserving in this spot right here, just right before 10s, and yeah. Number 10, Azenjo. Alright, to be quite honest, Azenjo has been falling off a lot lately. I mean, credit-wise, for the past, before this, the years before this, it was really good. It beat a couple of high-tier players from back then. But this meta, it's kind of falling off. But it's an overall good player. But as of right now, I don't think it's ready for top 10 just yet. So this is a bit overrated, probably 1 or 2 spots overrated, but he's gonna improve soon anyways. But yeah, Unstable, to be honest, I've never seen you play. Probably played against you once or twice, but it doesn't really specify or prove anything that I could say anything to you. So, but I'm pretty sure you've gained this spot with your own doings, so I respect that. So I'm gonna say that's a fine spot. 8, Infez. Infez is a pretty good healer and DPS all-rounder, but I feel like Unstable is a tad better than you are. So I'll probably swap these two around, and that should be fine. Number 7. Alright. Okay, this is where I want to start talking. I know, people are talking about how I don't deserve this spot at all. Well, first of all, I don't really care about list to begin with. I never once wanted to be in the list. Maybe at some point in time back in 2014, maybe I did. But at the same time, I played this game for fun. I came back just to play with friends, and that was my main motives to why I came back. I didn't really come back just to get to list or just to prove that I'm worth something, no. All I ever wanted to do was pretty much play with my friends because that's what they enjoy doing and what I enjoy doing. So for all the people that says I don't deserve the spot, I respect that. This is an opinion video. This is an opinion based list. So y'all niggas be putting me in this top, or on these placements, that's fine for me. If people disagree, I'm fine with that too. But what kind of gets me the most that I made this video was, I was watching this one opinion video where one guy was saying, what have I done in this community or in this PvP scene that puts me in this spot? I mean, fair enough, top 7 is a really high spot. It's high 10s, close to 5s. I really get that, but it shouldn't even matter what I've done or what I've not done in this community. In the end of the day, it's just a fucking browser game. You feel me? I mean, in all fairness, most of these people in top 10 has never done anything of their own legacy or under their name, besides the same thing, which is PvPing. There shouldn't be any reputation that'll get you this top 10. It all should be based on skills. I mean, there's some people who've seen me play PvP, or that has played with me or played against me. They can tell how I play. I mean, fair enough, most of these people haven't seen me play at all because of the time zone difference. But I've been trying to play a lot lately because they want me to play, and I want to play as well. But the reasoning, the fact that you guys are saying, what have I done in the community? All I do is Doom Knight Zone. I have never touched Doom Knight ever since I started 3v3ing and 4v4ing, for your information. And that's not the only class that I use. If you have played against me, I've been using a lot of variations a lot lately. And the fact that I could catch up with all these new metas and stuff, I'm not trying to get a big head or anything. The fact that I could come and PvP and go against these people and go head to head, and toe to toe with these people, just shows a lot. It's not about having to have history or having to have what have I done. I don't give a fuck what I've done or what I've not done. It's not all about that. PvP is not all about that. I know some people have made names for themselves, fair enough. They've discovered something that changes the meta, fair enough. Each list and each era has their own top ones, fair enough. They've made a name for themselves. They've done something that changed the whole meta, changed a lot of things. They've adjusted to it. They play so good in this meta, fair enough. But it just doesn't make sense to why it has to matter to what I've done in this game. Because in the end of the day, we all do the same thing and it's just fucking smash buttons in one browser game that's fucking dying. So it shouldn't even be matter. Let's all just accept to what people are opinionating on my spot and to where they think I'm at. Because in the end of the day, it shouldn't even matter. It's all just opinion based. So I'm not taking it to heart at all. I'm just trying to prove a point that it shouldn't even matter. To why? Oh, like what have I done? What has Milo done and this shit? It doesn't even fucking matter what I've done. I'm having fun in the game. I never once claimed to be better with anybody. I never once claimed to be better than one another or with the other nigga. Nah, I'm a pretty chill guy myself, and that's it. I mean, I don't even know why I get listed so high. I never once cared about getting listed high, but I respect their opinions. That's it, and I accept it. I accept everybody's opinion. But it's just one stupid ass comment that I just literally make me want to make this video. What does it matter to what? You don't have to be top 10 because you've made a history or made a name for yourself. Nah. If people see you play and they see that you're good and they opinionated on it, that's fair enough. Accept it. Move on with it. Don't need to be like coming at people like, oh shit, what have you done? Let me ask you this question. What have you done? Nothing. Because this game is literally fucking dying. There's no need to make names for yourselves. Get over it, you feel me? Just have fun in the game. Talk to your friends, play with people, accept the meta, and that's it. Move on with it. Because there's always going to be a list that's going to be biased or not biased. You feel me? That's it. There's a new list that just came out with Unstables list. I always place top 10. Right? And people are going to say the same thing. What has he done? All he does is play Doom Knight. Bitch ass niggas, bro. I'd play Doom Knight for fun. And I still fade niggas. If I were to be arrogant, that's what I'm gonna say. But no, I'm not the kind of person to say that. All I'm saying is that I respect everyone's opinion. And if you feel like I'm deserving this spot, thank you so much. If not, then I appreciate your opinion. And let's move on. But it shouldn't even come to like what have I done in this game? Or what have I done in this PvP scene? Because y'all niggas haven't done shit too. Let me tell you that right now. Alright, number 6. This is underrated. This should be at least top 4. This is really good. And it's been proving that a lot lately. He's been consistent since 2011. He's a really good ninja, great DPS, healer overall. The only downside that I see with this guy is that he takes this game way too serious. When it comes to 3v3s and 4v4s, he comments on every single little mistakes people do, which kind of makes people don't want to play with him. But at the same time, that's him as a person. I have nothing against that. It's good that we have people like him to tell people what they need to do better. Because that's what makes people better, too. You know? He's an overall good player. He's a little bit underrated. It should be at least close to top 4 or 3. And my guy, bro, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing good. Number 5, Brims, Scythe, my boy. The one that only calls me by my first name, bitch ass nigga. Shit. But anyways, it's a good spot for him. I'm pretty sure he could be top 4 if anything. Alright, Magni, I don't really know how good he is. I've only played against him and stuff like that. He's pretty good. But I feel like Scythe should be on Magni's spot, if anything. Call me on it. But that's just my opinion, like what I said. These two should be, you know, interchangeable. It doesn't really matter. They're both really good. They're from the same guild. I fucks with Division. Everyone in Division is really cool with me. I'm cool with them. No fucks given. So it's interchangeable. They're both really good players. So there's both fun spots for them. Jimmy King, Pasto. This nigga is really good. Besides the whole macro shit and the glitching shit, I don't really know how the fuck that works out. But overall, good player. RNG monster. Warrior's really good. Dragonlord's really good. Beast PC. The fact they spent 2K on a PC is really good for you, man. It's a good step for you. But I'd like to see you more, you know, play more games other than AQ, Paladins, and Fortnite. Try out new games, man. Buy yourself some Steam. Try out new games, you know. And you'll see the bright side of, you know, of other games than this. And yeah, man, y'all niggas made it. I've seen you guys before in 2015 and 16 when you guys were starting. You guys were really good. Now you guys are even much better. You guys, you guys are pretty much the first few that adapted to this meta, and I respect that. You guys are really good. So deserving spot right there. So I'm guessing top 2 should be Spellsmith, Zycrew, another RNG monster, division niggas. All I'm gonna say is, bitch, what the fuck do you eat for breakfast? RNGs? Cause your RNG is hella mad crazy. You know all the glitches. I've seen your downfalls all the way down to the, you know, to your upcoming. You really deserve spot for you, man. I'm sorry that Fortnite didn't really work out for you, but welcome back again. And now I guess you're quit. I don't know, bro. I don't even know what the fuck you doing, but if you're back or not back, welcome back. Or bye. I don't even know what to say to you. But overall, man, really good player. Well-deserving spot. You and Pastor keep doing good things, man. With the whole complexity beef, that shit hella funny. Keep it up. It's what makes the community really funny right now. And, man, keep doing good things, man. And, yeah. And number 1, A-Cars. T-sipping bitch. I don't know why you top 1. But, hey, man. Dreams can be reality, right? I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but dreams can be reality, man. You're definitely not top 1, but this is your list, man. I appreciate your efforts, your time and efforts in making this list. I appreciate you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and keep it consistent. You'll get better at it. And yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing. Alright, peace, boys. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna fucking sign out. I'm fucking done with this shit. Fight with no water, bring me the leg, I won't choke on the water. I am the author, you are the paper. If you apply, leave the blood on the razor.